Alright, even though I told you guys many times, but some of you still remain delusional, as expected, the next generation Nintendo system was not revealed or announced at the Game Awards, and Nintendo pretty much had no presence with any type of new game reveals or announcements or any type of news at all. However, that doesn't mean we don't have any Nintendo news, as even if Nintendo doesn't want to tell us anything officially, they still have a next generation system that's just around the corner from getting revealed, and because of that, lots of stuff is just going to continue to keep coming out, and today we've got some pretty big stuff from a very major company actually for one of them, and it's creating a ton of discussion. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am having a special giveaway for the holidays where I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game or DLC, and all you gotta do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment, and you can have a chance to win any Nintendo Switch game or DLC that you want, whether it's a game that just came out like The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom or Mario and Luigi Brothership, or a game that's already been out like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Any Nintendo Switch game, you can even comment down below and let me know which one you really want. The giveaway is open worldwide and it does end right before Christmas, so definitely be sure to click the link below and enter for a chance to win. So we've been talking a lot about accessories that have been leaking for the Nintendo Switch 2, and it seems like we've got another one here which recently just came out, and this seems to be like a silicone gel case that you can put around your Nintendo Switch to protect it when you like drop it and stuff, and it seems like there's 3 different versions of it. I'm guessing there's going to be like 3 colors. We've got like a picture here of this blue one, and so it seems like this is coming from some type of Chinese manufacturer, and we've got some images of it right here too, so this really kind of gives us an overview of exactly what this system is going to look like, because we can actually see the design of it right here, so you can see that it does look pretty much just like another Nintendo Switch, right? Like from the outside we've got some curved Joy-Cons. It looks very similar, like from a far distance maybe you can't even tell if this is a next generation Nintendo Switch, but we can see right here that there is a little button right here on the right Joy-Con 2 right below the home button, which has been rumored. We can even see the letter C on it, which we have heard that it is going to have the letter C, and apparently this is supposed to be something for a camera, as that's what like one of those Chinese leakers who had gotten a hold of like the CAD documents for the Switch 2 had said, is that apparently Nintendo is going to have this button be used for like different accessories and peripherals and things that you can attach using a USB-C slot that's going to be on the top. And we can see right here that that seems to be the case here as well, as we've got an image here of the top and bottom of the system, and we can see right here at the top there is now another USB-C slot that is going to be on the top, and it seems like you've got your headphone jack right here, it seems like you've got your game card slot right here, and then on the bottom you've just got the USB-C slot right here for when you put it inside of the dock. You've got your speakers right out here, they seem to be much bigger too, so that's really nice. And then right here on the side we can see how the Joy-Cons are going to attach. There is no railing on the side of here. You can see right here there's no railing coming out. You're just going to magnetically snap these on into place and they're just going to click in. And even that here, you can kind of zoom in here and see like these little big notches that are for the SL and SR buttons seem to be matching with what we had from those CAD documents. So yeah, pretty much all of this is lining up for everything that we've heard about. The only thing that I think I'm a little disappointed is that if we take a look here at the triggers, it does look like these triggers are still going to be digital. They don't look like triggers that you could hold down and like press in, kind of like what we have on PlayStation and Xbox with like the analog triggers. That does kind of make it a little unfortunate for some games that use analog triggers like on the PS5 and Xbox if you want to try to like bring those games over to the Switch 2. I was really hoping that they would do that, especially because we've had it with like GameCube before, but I guess Nintendo still just wants to keep it simple and having digital triggers. Now, all of this got really interesting when we had this post come out yesterday from Dbrand. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of Dbrand. It's a very big company that makes a lot of accessories for like phones and laptops and tablets and stuff, but they do some stuff for video games as well. And they put up this picture right here of some type of like Nintendo Switch 2 looking product, and then they just said here, we will not be answering any questions at this time. And then after that, they put some more high resolution images with a link here just saying dbrand.com/switch2. And the crazy thing is we can click on this link right here and it just straight up takes us to Dbrand's website, where they've got like this spinning, rotating kind of model here of some type of new case with like a Switch 2 inside of it, just saying Switch 2 kill Switch. And the thing is, we can't really see anything else about it. I mean, at the bottom here it says Nintendo Switch 2 cases, and it seems like you can just put your email in here and get notified, I guess, when the pre-orders go up for it. So at first, if it was just this, it's kind of like, okay, maybe they just have kind of a case that they're teasing for the next generation system. But there does seem to be something that's inside of this case, and at first you could say, well, maybe it's just some type of like mock-up or something that they've got for the system. But it gets really interesting when you take a look right here at this article from The Verge coming out saying here, Dbrand CEO tells us that the company has the actual dimensions of the Nintendo Switch's successor. So now it seems like the stuff that they have inside of this case is real. So they have the real dimensions and real Switch 2 kind of look for what the system is going to be like inside of their case. So now it gets really interesting because as we take a look down in this article right here, it says here, it seems Dbrand is reasonably confident in its case, but we asked CEO Adam Ijaz to be sure. He says that Dbrand has actual dimensions, not an educated guess based on a 3D scan of real hardware. When we asked how he knows that, Ijaz only said, "Nice try, Nintendo." So this to me seems like that they have kind of the specs and dimensions for what this system is going to be like through some other means or some other method. And I guess maybe somewhere through like kind of sources within the industry and just other ways that they were able to get their hands on what the dimensions are going to be for the Switch 2 so that they can start making their cases and kind of planning stuff for it. And because of that, that's pretty much the only reason why I feel like that they're even kind of teasing this and posting this, because if this was officially given to them by Nintendo, they would be under strict NDA to not talk about anything until officially Nintendo reveals it. But I guess if they had access to getting these dimensions from some other method, then I guess they can kind of start kind of teasing this and kind of posting about it. And I mean, they don't really show any type of Switch logo or anything, so I don't know how much Nintendo can even really go after them for this. But Dbrand has always kind of been the type of company that really kind of goes after and kind of plays with fire to try to hype up their products. Like I remember even when the PS5 came out, they had like those PS5 cover plates, and then they were going back and forth between Sony a lot and kind of hyping up like cover plates and dark plates and stuff when that was all happening. So I don't know, maybe they just kind of want to do this for their marketing. And I mean, it is getting everybody talking about the Switch 2. Like I'm making a video on this right now, so I guess it is kind of working to some extent. And we can see right here that it's kind of crazy because the thing is, if he just said that they have like the actual dimensions of the Switch 2, that's already kind of cool. But then we have kind of them actually giving us the real dimensions. So it says right here, Ijaz says that the Switch 2 should measure 270 millimeters wide, 116 millimeters tall, and 14 millimeters thick, with the console portion taking up 200 millimeters worth of that width. And then if we take a look down here, he's even talking a little bit about kind of the design for it. He doesn't know exactly like what all of the stuff is for. He says like under the home button, there is another button with a C printed on it, but he doesn't know what that's for. And it seems like there is some type of ejection button that's on the back of the Joy-Cons near the top, which we saw here from this as well, where you can see right here like these buttons that appear kind of at the top. You're going to click those in and then take them off. And he's saying here that they're going to attach magnetically and stuff, which we all kind of guess. But then he also says here the joysticks will stand 6.7 millimeters tall. The D-pad and the A, B, X, and Y buttons will protrude 1.57 millimeters with a 180 millimeters wide kickstand and back triggers that extend 9.1 millimeters. And then he just says here he doesn't know if the screen is going to be LCD or OLED. From all of the rumors that we've heard, it seems like it's going to be an LCD screen. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much kind of just what all of the information is here. But it's really crazy is that the president and basically CEO of Dbrand just straight up gave us the real numbers for what the dimensions of this system are going to be. Now, if you want my thoughts on all of this, it's not a coincidence that every single one of these accessories looks very similar to each other. And so the ones that we've seen from like Alibaba a few days ago, these Chinese cases that are coming out now, and even the one that Dbrand is making, they all look very similar. And I think it's because of that that you can say that the design of the Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much the worst kept secret at this point. Like if you're expecting the actual Switch 2 to look anything different now than what we've been seeing from all of these cases and images, then you're going to be pretty disappointed because it's going to look very similar to this. I'm not expecting it to look any different. And so really when that reveal trailer does happen next year now, really the biggest stuff that's going to be kind of inside of it is going to be when they show us some new games and software, as they can't really leak like a brand new 3D Mario or anything like that. But it does kind of suck that the design of the system and how it's going to look and everything has already gotten leaked. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel as well. I'm definitely gonna have some more videos talking about Nintendo's next gen system, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about this. How do you guys feel about the overall design now for the Nintendo Switch 2? Are you happy by it? Are you a little disappointed? What are your thoughts? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to say about it, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at actual Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon, Smash Bros, and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And remember to enter my giveaway as well. I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game, and all you gotta do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.